Chef Lalanne, owner of the Canteen Bar and Grill in North Platte. Join us now for fabulous, unique, original recipes created by the chef.
Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Chef Lalanne. Another thing that Jean Dishman brought me from her beautiful herb garden. Last week we did rhubarb and we did the chocolate mint. She also brought me some lemon basil, which we weren't able to use. But we also have some fennel leaf. So we're going to use that as kind of a licoricey flavor. There's fennel bulb, fennel leaf, fennel seed. This is the leaf. And we're going to make a compound butter with a fennel leaf, a little salt and pepper, some shallots, some butter, obviously, lemon, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and some, just going to use a little bit of spumani, which is similar to a champagne. I've also got some sweet corn, which I found in the store today, actually on the street today, believe it or not, and then I boiled that, quickly cut it off, and then just toss a little bit of parsley, which is going to go great with the fennel butter. And we've got this fresh salmon from Chile. It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to use real simple, a little salt and pepper. It's going to go on the grill. Make the compound butter when it comes off, garnish it with the butter, let it melt in, a little bit of sweet corn, and there we got it. All right, we're gonna make compound butter. Now you can also do this, this is kind of soft butter, as you can see. This is about, I'm gonna say 2 sticks of butter. Shallots, this is probably about 2 really large shallots, minced. A little bit of salt. Like I said, you can do this in blender. I'm gonna do it by hand because I'm just used to it. We're gonna do 1 lemon. Obviously I do this right through my hands so we keep the seeds out of there. So we're gonna squeeze that in there. It's gonna be nice. Believe it or not, this is gonna soak up a lot of liquid. It doesn't seem like it will, but it will. Plus, you got tons of flavor in there. Now, if you're using salted butter, you may not want to use a lot of salt. A little bit of Dijon mustard. Okay, probably 10, 15 turns fresh cracked pepper. A little bit of champagne. Again, we might add a little bit more as we go. So we'll add a little spritz to it too, which is going to be yummy. We're going to take my paring knife here, and we're going to chop some of this fresh fennel leaf. And we want this to be kind of fine, and this is going to go great with our salmon. In fact, I want to cut this just a little bit tighter. Now, if you're using a mixer, you just turn it on and go. I'm just going to use my hands and kind of smash this down with a spoon until this is all incorporated. All right, now we've got a piece of parchment paper. At home, you can use saran wrap if you want, or wax paper is fine. We take our parchment paper. We want to wrap it so you have both ends together. You don't obviously want that piece sticking in there when you stick this in the freezer. We have this nice little compound butter. This goes great too if you want to make compound butter, like even just for bread and butter. All right, we got our beautiful salmon coming off. You can see how nice, beautiful grill marks we have on this. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. We want nice pieces of this butter kind of just sit on there and start to melt. Which is great. You can always pop these back in the oven too if you want. So I said we found some sweet corn. This is going to give it some texture. We've laid it on a little bit of fennel there. And fennel and sweet corn go really, really good together. We're going to go ahead and add that right to it. We've got some of our beautiful microgreens that we're going to top them off with to make them even more pretty. Just because I'm doing a chefy thing today, you know what I mean. And there we go. There's a salmon with some fennel from Jean Dishman's garden and Chef Lalanne style. Hey, thanks again to Mrs. Jean Dishman for the beautiful herbs, especially this. It just smells wonderful. We're gonna have a little Lucky Buddha today. It's kind of a chefy beer. We really enjoy that. Hey, thanks for joining us this week. Make sure you try this at home. You can contact Jean. And I know she sells herbs and rhubarb and all that good stuff. So here's to Jean. Bon appetit. We'll see you next week.
For Chef Lalanne recipes, go to knopnews2.com or send a self-addressed stamped envelope. Please join us again next Wednesday.